Alright, let's go to the Hardy Boys. Kim said we should do that before they go to bed. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure by now they probably will have gone to bed. Since it's 10:30. But you can only talk to this lady past 10. So it's weird that Kim would say that if the only time you could possibly talk to the lady is past 10, but...
Agree.
We shall find out. Otherwise, we can go to the secret communist meeting and then just roll down all these white skill checks that are open back up and then hit the point of no return.
Perfect.
See what's going on. No, they're still here. Okay. Cool.
The Copper NATO is back.
That's
me.
Us.
You want?
There's the lady. An old catatonic lady in the old fish market. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Sure is.
Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kurong or something.
Well, you know,
Bastards.
hey, you know,
Alone she got-
Titus is actually being sympathetic for once. I appreciate
wasn't
that.
Everett's B team looking for her the other day?
Yeah.
They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
I like that the Hardy Boys are saying it's Everett's B team
Everett's
whenever
B
it's like,
team?
these
Yeah.
guys suck. I would never give them any real task.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you're right, Gene. She have something
That's funny.
for us, Big.
Nope.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it?
Eugene?
Anyone remember?
Shut up.
How would they forget if they were told
Yeah.
that she had my gun?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's
I was
insane.
fucking drunk.
Let me know
Oh.
if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can
I
help you
don't know.
with?
What's her name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Oh, I thought, okay, I got confused by him saying Mariana Amigo and then also it being Mariana Amigo.
Yeah.
No. I'm not
That's
that
the
funny.
option for if you want to play Harry as being very stupid.
Yeah, but we have high intellect, so
Wow.
not me.
Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off.
Well, I'm glad Kim didn't blow her brains out.
Us kids.
Yep.
That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
It's respectable, sir.
Respectable professions don't shoot kids, Cerdo. They don't beat
Oh.
confessions out of prisoners.
I didn't shoot a kid either, so I don't know what he's trying to say by that.
That's true. You
tried.
missed.
Very different, dude.
Easy there, Al. Sit down. We got one of our own to take care of. So let's not get worked up.
Where's your
Dunno.
stuff?
She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Just a lot of cop
Police
stuff in the
paraphernalia
ocean.
doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Kim's being like, come on, don't be fucking
No
stupid here.
problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Whatever you think, dude. The real heroes are famously doing the drug trade.
Wow.
They're doing it for good.
So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes,
Oh.
my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular please.
Wow.
The brown.
What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my
No need
concerns.
to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the
I can't
cut and
believe
dry
drama is
have
calling
their
us out for picking respectable
standard.
dialogue options.
Yeah. Look, shut up,
Of course you do.
brain.
Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send that to
Yo,
Telefax.
new cop type just dropped. Hell yeah.
Yes, The type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to.
Well, we're a
It comes,
superstar
of
cop.
course, with the
We're all
usual
sorts of cops at this
benefits.
point.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course.
All right, well, we can
That would
dump.
be too
We can
dramatic.
dump Coach. What's his face now? At least if we feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. Wasn't there that weird guy over here before? Where'd he go?
They're gone.
He used to be sitting over here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was those two
Weird.
fake-looking cop types.
Seeming like cops, but maybe not.
Always a
Anyone
pleasure.
here?
I mean,
This is so
officers.
weird now that we got two different things that say it unlocks all your skills checks and still can't retry this one.
Yeah,
Like that's got to be a glitch.
very weird.
Or something like very
it
weird.
is very weird.
I'm gonna try this one, I guess, while we're here.
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing the
Whatever.
design of
Consider the
Hey!
way the trap
Boom.
was disturbed as
You
though
love to see it.
shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
Kuno stole the
a
locust.
little hooligan.
Oh my god.
But what would a child
He loves
want with
bugs.
bags?
Oh, my dear Morel, you've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us.
Kim does
Please let
hate
us know
talking to
whatever
Kuno.
you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place.
Oh,
Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for
I
me.
wonder if I can go interrogate
He
him
hasn't
now
been
again.
particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really,
Suzerainty
Gary?
is one of the games for sale.
We're getting somewhere here.
Oh, was it?
I'd love to play
in the bookstore.
suzerainty, but
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it. Even
Kuno
if it's
is a
bugs.
mutant, though. I hate to agree with Gary,
Yeah.
but
Morel, it's been fun. Really. But I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more
Geary.
than helpful. We'll have to take a rain
I mean,
check on that
he could be
game of
he could apologize
suzerainty
for like
today,
being racist. That
We
would be
gotta-
something that he could apologize for.
let's see. Well, let's see if we can pass this check. I kind of want to. Well, I mean, I have to assume it's
Always,
opened up
I
again
mean,
now, right? What the fuck?
officers. I told
Uncomfortable
Are there
shit.
any of these
my
new?
mug? Why would you think that?
I don't know.
Really? I hear it all the time. Oh, okay, you're not going to find me. Okay, I deserve
I've already
that.
fined him once. I
Know
just hit him
what
with
got
another
into
one.
me?
Yeah.
Stuffing my garbage in another.
What did you do, Geary?
Weird.
Nothing. Nothing. Just answer.
Here
I think
go.
I think we've already had this
Stop
already.
puppets.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just curious to see if these are going
brave.
to be anything different at
Officer,
all.
I was. Then I can. Okay.
Right.
Exactly.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a
What?
series of clicks, like the clinking of glass
I made him make
beads
noise.
against one another as they roll across a hardwood
Yeah,
floor.
weird.
You've heard this sound before, but where?
Sorry, what happened? I came to clean up the rags. Put them into the trash. Yeah, weird that happened now, because I'm pretty sure we picked all these dialogue options before, but
What
Mhm.
sound?
you made a noise, dude.
Really? There's lots of weird sounds in a bar like this, though.
Oh, because we did it
Pinball?
on the field and not
Glasses
the
clinking?
pinball, so I guess he didn't have
Could
an
be someone
excuse
playing
before.
pinball.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Maybe it was pinball.
Armor.
An infant could see he's not telling.
I don't.
Officer, I was only clean. Then I. Okay.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, maybe
As
we
he
can retry
shifts
the skill
uncomfortably.
check, I guess.
All right. Of course.
What the
officer.
fuck?
I don't know. We haven't had anything that.
I'm safe
Yeah, it's
scumming this,
weird.
this fool, dude. We got a skill point to spend. Fuck this guy. I'm pissed off.
Always. I mean, officers.
Okay, he keeps shifting.
Fuck this guy. I don't know if this is gonna work. I have to assume it would because we've
I
died and
just so
retried
s-
some.
I'm just surprised you care so much about Gary.
Well, they told me he's gonna go away, so I feel like I want to know what this is about.
Mm.
He's gone.
He's gone.
What the fuck? I don't want to reload all the way back over there. Well, I guess we won't be defeating Gary then. Holy shit. I can't believe he fucking disappeared.
He's gone.
Is he still in here? Does he live in here?
Nope, check's gone.
No, he's still in here.
Oh, there it is. It's way down there. Maybe he's at his house. He said he was going back to his house, didn't he?
The dialogue made it very clear to me that it seemed like he was gone forever if you didn't talk to him
Hello,
here.
officer.
I thought the dialogue explicitly said he was going back to his apartment, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it said he was going back to his apartment, and then it followed up and said, "This is your last chance to talk to Gary. If he leaves here, then he's gone forever," basically.
Oh.
But yeah, well, I guess we're never gonna know what Gary's fucking problem was. I mean, I don't even know, honestly, I'm trying to remember what that check was even about. It was about him just throwing away the trash. It was like, how did he get access to it or something?
Yeah.
But I guess now we'll never know. Anyway, I don't know if it's gonna force us to go to bed at some point with Kim. Like, if Kim goes to bed at a certain hour. So I want to go to the secret communist meeting for the other stuff, which seems not time limited.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm gonna head over here. Remember the other quests.
Just check Gary's apartment real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Over here.
Is there running water? Someone's washing dishes?
The door is... You hear someone
Nope.
inside. Walking.
He's gone forever.
Bye, Gary.
I guess we'll never know what suspicious thing he was doing. What clinking and clanking he had.
There's all the marbles he keeps in his pockets.
I can't believe he fucking vanished. I can't believe he fucking knew I was gonna try and save scum his ass, and he fucking deleted his own reality. What a motherfucker. Isn't this where the communist meeting was supposed to be? You know what? I'm gonna cook this new thought. Regular wall official, and then communism. Here's up organized. Attends Devon's meeting after 2200 at the Cape Side Apartments. There's where we are, isn't it? I don't know where else the Cape Side Apartments would be.
Give me a moment. What?
Would she understand?
If it ain't, think we'd all...
I guess it could be one of the balcony houses, because there's a couple that we couldn't go into that all seemed like they were interactable.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Gary. Motherfucker. Hello,
As you
Communist
approach
Party?
the metal grill, you can hear several... This must be it.
Yes!
Beyond this door lies the beating heart of radical
Nice.
communism in Martinez. Somehow, the night air softens the smell of trash and sea brine. As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure.
Oh, sick.
No, that's just slightly burnt coffee. A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
I didn't say the secret door was
Must
behind
have
you.
slipped my mind. You know how it goes.
The metal grill is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers near the zipper.
Dude,
of
Kim,
his jacket.
chill. I have a gun now.
Something's not right here. The equation doesn't quite balance.
Which
is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
You can
Okay.
make out
We have guns
at
now.
least two
No
separate
bullets,
voices. Two voices, both male, approximately early 20s.
Careful.
Oh, it's
now.
young
I have-
communists.
It's going to work. I can feel it.
The clang of metal
Get me in there.
reverberates all along the scaffolding. The voices coming from the other side fall silent.
Let me
A pair
in!
of frightened ears cowering in some dark crevice of their burrow.
Who's there? Is that you, Morris?
I wonder if we'd have a fourth dialogue option that was better if I hadn't deleted the communism thought, but whatever. None of these seem like they're gonna let me in if I pick any of them, but whatever.
Who said communist? Did we say communist? Get out of here.
I've already built 0.0001%.
For a moment, silence. A slight sensation of static electricity as before a storm. A miniature conference is taking place inside.
Oh, they gotta figure out if they can trust us.
What's the passphrase?
I knew this at one time. I think it was this.
There's no response.
Yeah.
You begin to wonder whether they've slipped out some back
That seems most likely.
That was the only one of those options that wasn't a clear joke answer as well.
To the back of the door frame.
Okay.
Just
Good work,
make sure
Zay.
you put it back when you're done, or we'll all be locked out. And do watch the concrete. It just kind of falls away, in places.
Charmant. After you, detective.
Excuse me?
Have fun at your underground meeting, pig. Hope it's a blast.
Hey, has anyone noticed that this underground meeting is actually like
Way high up.
above ground?
Yeah.
The two young men are either oblivious to or ignoring your entrance. Their attentions are fixed on whatever it is they're stacking in the middle of the floor.
Playing with dominoes?
Matchboxes, it appears.
I think it's holding, Alexis.
It is. It's holding.
It's definitely not holding. Those matchboxes are stacked so haphazardly, it's like they want them to collapse.
Careful, careful.
Well, it was kind of dominoes in a way. Maybe not what their goal was.
Any difference.
Yeah.
You two. You are late.
They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
Oh,
But
we
you
were
guys-
a little late, I guess.
Hey, well, look, I had to get my gun back, and then second of all, your meeting was just playing with toys. Like, why are you mad at me?
Yeah, dude. That's what communism is.
I had to make sure I wasn't being tailed.
He's taken your measure, like an ideological boxer stepping into the ring.
We all have to take precautions, especially during these delicate times. What matters is that you've made it, and that you've done the reading.
Yeah, I've done that for sure.
No one said anything about reading.
I failed the check.
You just have to wing this one.
Yeah, it was impossible.
Yeah, you know, I did the reading.
Excellent. Let's hear your critique then.
Seems
They always say
interesting.
that when they have a
There
long
were
reading.
too many words.
I'm being put
This
on
is getting
blast.
awkward. I'm not sure what you're expecting to find here then.
Maybe they can
Is this
explain
just a book club?
themselves.
Yeah.
What were you all
The young
doing?
man frowns at the little pile of boxes on the floor.
The communism beats they got going here, they were kind of sick.
Just messing around until the meeting started.
They're watching those matchboxes awfully intently. The two guys who are just
The music in here is kind of sick, and also like very loud and overwhelming. Like it's
Yeah.
drowning out all the other audio.
It's almost as though they were trying to create the most unstable structure they could, with predictable results.
Also, like, what do they mean waiting for the meeting? Like, who else did they think was coming?
Yeah.
Yes, that's probably the best way to describe it.
But more specifically, we are running a reading.
Yep, alright.
The most rigorous
Ah, it is a book club, you were right.
reading group in Martinez.
Comrade Steban is a great discussion leader. One of the best at the university.
It's obvious they take this group of theirs extremely seriously. Whatever
Hey,
you
have
do,
y'all read
don't
The
compare
Hobbit?
it to a common book.
It's a good book.
Yawn. Can you imagine anything duller than a bunch of Beano clods yanking each other's knobs?
It's like a yank fest. No, I'm gonna butter them
Yeah.
up. This is a intense
Okay.
intellectual engagement.
That's our whole thing. World is so shallow, all noise and repetition. We're interested in genuinely radical critique.
Precisely. We are not interested in senseless parroting. We like to read critically.
Within the contours of Mazovian historical materialism, of course.
Yeah, okay.
We study all the foundational texts of Mazovian theory, of course. Just last week, we finished the second volume of Puncher and Watman's Innocence of Capital.
Truly extraordinary.
Yeah, it sounds like that'd be a real
And
blast.
before that, we spent 6 weeks on Stapleplasm.
These guys really should read the fucking Hobbit, dude.
Yeah, they gotta learn their other books out there.
We've also read
Or like that book we read in the bookstore about fucking He-Man or whatever. Get that in here.
Communist
Narc the Barbarian or whatever.
puns, in case that wasn't obvious.
Hablars une pain infernal.
The original Fizdale translation, not that watered down revisionist garbage.
These two deserve the Order of Honor for bullshitting. There's no way they've actually read all this stuff.
Obviously.
Put them on blast.
But, of course, our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignaz Nilsson and his followers, especially the inframaterialists. Only Krasmazov's most trusted lieutenant, the evangelist of the revolution, and the founding father of the People's Republic of Samara.
It's hard to overstate how
Dude, I'm failing so many checks right now.
Never heard of
Yeah, just like over and over again.
Individual.
Sucks, especially because the
weird.
encyclopedia would have been. Hang on, I did. Yeah, I deleted that one thought at least, so we have 6 in it. But that was one of the ones we'd have gotten some
He also
money.
happens to be the greatest communist
XP,
theorist after Mazov himself. It was Nilsson who first postulated the existence of ideological
weird.
plasm, which forms the basis of inframaterialist theory.
Plasm, huh? Sounds like a hell of a drug. You might want to ask about it. The young man sighs. His companion looks about furtively.
Yeah, did you guys lynch anyone while you're reading your fun books?
No. We're not an operational cell.
We think of ourselves as more
not
of
a
an
cell that
intellectual
does anything.
vanguard.
Understood.
How do you feel about
Our
lynching,
stance.
though? Do you like it?
Do you want to know if the SRV has established a party line on the lynchings in Martinez?
The SRV refers to the People's
There's the
Republic
one,
of
hell yeah.
Samara, established as a socialist utopia by survivors of the revolution. It has since degenerated into a bureaucratic workers' state under the decades-long rule of President Sapormat Sport Kanazinski.
Though historically speaking, the SRV has supported direct action against right-wing paramilitary squads, especially when they are doing the Indo-Tribes' dirty work.
Good point. So as a provisional matter, I can say we support it.
We provisionally support
sarcastic?
lynching.
You feel like you're caught in some elaborate joke labyrinth, but it's impossible to see your way through.
No, we're an independent organization. We acknowledge and respect the union's efforts, but our interests are more theoretical than Mr. Clare's.
He speaks the truth.
I mean, yeah, that's. I definitely think these guys seem like they're more theoretical than ever.
Yeah, never seen Everett playing dominoes with matchboxes.
Incoherence embedded within capitalism itself. It's a symptom, in other words, not a cause.
His companion can barely suppress a yawn.
No, unfortunately, the communards were hunted down and killed nearly to a man. All that's left of them are bones and old rifles.
I have a cool figure.
Not exactly the
Show them
second
your
incarnation.
yeah.
Of Krasmazov.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that was from the D&D box set.
What's it for?
The box. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It kills fascists.
Right. Sure he does. What
everyone
do you
else.
He
mean?
does.
This is the reading group.
Yeah, so what do you mean you're waiting on people for an hour, dude?
We're in something of a rebuilding phase.
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work demands.
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory. Like novels, if you can believe it.
I can indeed believe
Imagine
that,
the
my man.
audacity of wanting to read a
Believe
novel
it.
in a reading group.
Unbelievable.
See? Even the gendarme gets it.
We've tried recruiting new members, but unfortunately the current intellectual climate is pretty hostile to inframaterialist thought. These days, if you're on the left, the ascendant schools are the Gotwaldians and their iconoclasts.
Don't forget about Maurice and the turnips.
The
Then there was the
iconoclars.
whole turnip debacle.
Whatever this turnip business is about, one thing is perfectly clear. These young students have a much
Tell you what
deeper
it's about,
understanding
rhetoric.
of
You gotta buy them on
communism than
Sunday,
you do.
and you gotta go to other islands if people have cheaper turnips, and then you gotta look every day to see how expensive you could sell your turnips for.
That's right.
You could learn a thing or two from them. If you can convince them, you're one of them.
You know, actually, I would think the Animal Crossing turnips are kind of probably the exact opposite of the communist turnips.
Yes, that's true. That's a great point.
Cindy is... How to
they don't
describe
appreciate the stock market.
Yeah.
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
Yes, that's exactly how I would put it. And naturally, we support her radical counter-liberal aesthetics.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of the group per se.
She needs to submit an essay.
That doesn't stop her from using a room for studio space, of course. It's an unfortunate story. You see, our ex-comrade Maurice is something of an economist.
He's studying macro and microeconomics.
Wow, a real intellectual, it sounds like.
Right. So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the extra physical capabilities of the revolutionary state. And Maurice said... What were his exact words, Ulex's?
It was unbelievable. He said, turnips don't care if they are grown by communists, moralists, or Vulcan. They grow just the same.
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation of inframaterialist theory.
What is this inframaterialist business they keep blathering about? You've never heard of anything like it.
Simply that under suitably revolutionary conditions, crop yields naturally increase relative to non-revolutionary crops, which Morris somehow has the gall to deny.
What are revolutionary crops?
That does sound a bit like bullshit to me.
Susanna said that he's been hanging out with some non-communists lately.
For us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic ideas of Nilsson and inframaterialist theory, why are you in the reading group? Well, it wasn't so much that he was expelled.
He just quit coming. We haven't seen him around for weeks.
They're the most depressing school of communism. They love writing long books with a patina of Mazovian theory to cover up their cheap psychologizing.
A gang of cheap psychologists and intellectual midgets. Typical Gottwalders, in other words.
It's okay for Uli to say that, because his dad is from Gottwald. The Gottwald school believe that intellectuals are capable of sparking revolutionary
make me glad I deleted communism from my thought cabinet.
Inside itself.
Yeah.
In other words, they have lost faith.
I have some thoughts about these two.
That's why they spend all their time smoking cigarettes and writing words of criticism that make you want to commit suicide.
their approach to.
If it were, they wouldn't keep committing suicide.
Revolutionary thought.
The Gottwald school look like communists.
Just feels like sitting in a basement. Just the two of you may not be really accomplishing anything, you know?
Press liberals who've read too many books. For starters, they love talking about beans.
I like beans.
Oh, sure. But iconoclasts are obsessed with beans. They love thinking about...
Nota bene, iconoclast is an extra pejorative form of the already pejorative name. Mazovian economy.
They're by far the most bean-centric school of communism.
They like beans. Yeah.
See?
Yeah, how many beans
there are. Yeah.
You start off assuming there aren't enough beans to go around. So naturally you want to cut the bean rations in half. And next thing you know, there are budget cuts. So now we've got to cut the bean rations in half again. You see, iconoclasts claim to be communists. But in reality, they're just liberals with hard-ons for spreadsheets.
Oh.
The only people who actually call themselves liberals are mouth-foaming reactionaries.
Basically indistinguishable from fascists. You'd need an X-ray machine to tell the difference.
Alright, well.
Go ahead.
Thanks for your philosophy, everyone. I still would like to join so I can get my task to be completed.
There's this whole process with essays and presentations on assigned topics.
I got something to say.
Have some extra seating at the moment.
This has been the most boring fucking conversation in this game.
Steban, you can't.
That's what I have to say.
For these gendarmes?
I am serious.
It includes the history lecture ones.
To adapt to conditions as they are.
But consider this. They might ask me to write an essay for them, which would be pretty fun.
Ooh, that's fun.
Still interested, that is.
Well.
+6 proud bookshop Romanin. That wow.
Plus one standard die.
+6.
If we had those special die that we sold 40 hours ago, I bet we had more than +1 on this check.
But +6, and this is an 8% chance to pass.
Oh, yeah.
There
Well, our
seems to be a
composure
little
does
pool of
suck.
sweat forming in the depression of your lower back.
I'm a superstar.
Oh,
Mhm.
totally. A superstar breaking out in a cold sweat. Let's be frank. They're probably way smarter than you. You bet they've read more books than you can even name. You've been quite studious these past few days. You should be able to handle
Thank you,
whatever they want
Rhetoric.
to throw your way.
Thank you for
The
believing in
hardest
us for
part
once.
will just be working up the nerve to ask without soiling yourself.
Everything all right, gendarme?
Well,
You look a little green about the gills.
I guess we won't be
Sure.
joining
We're
the
here
club.
most every night.
Sleep well.
I will collect your XP orbs, however.
Yeah, we got a lot of them. There are a lot of orbs in here.
And this. And this. Ooh. Oh, Cindy's.
Oh.
Geez, that's cool. No war but class
No
war.
war but class war.
Under the cobblestone communism. I did get a new something from him. Oops.
Reflective
+1
vest of some kind.
endurance, -1 reaction speed. Not very good, but it does look dumb, which I appreciate.
Wow. It does look real
Didn't we
dumb.
have one that had... this has 2 stats. I refuse. I can't take the +1 stat over +2 stats, unfortunately.
Plus, we look so cool in our
Oh, yeah, obviously.
in our little robe.
This is the way the game was meant to be played.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we're not gonna be able to do that. So this quest is done as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna advance analysis. Oh yeah, we look at the blood real quick while we're here. We open all those checks.
The bullet is still safe.
Now, almost certainly gonna fail.
Plastic. You can't remember what.
Okay, but I
You were
tried.
correct.
But I tried.
We tried.
Can I go in here? Oh yeah, no! Oh, yeah, we went in there before. That was
Good
just that's just empty
save.
room.
Good save.
Yeah, we can just try.
Wait, that
and
was
run...
the furnace room, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like where Cindy lives or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We can try and run some of these white skill checks real quick, and if they all fail and damage my morale, then who cares? Because we're about to go to bed. So I think that's some easy healing. But just gonna go.
Is our plan go to bed, wake up, go to the Ruby Tunnel?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking.
Okay. I'm into it. Do we have to buy bullets, do you think?
I don't know. I do actually. That's a good point. I want to go to the pawn shop also to see if. It seems like the only way to get paint right now is to take it from Kim's car. So I am wondering if there is an alternative to that at the pawn shop.
The door you
just had to try.
That would perhaps involve not siphoning Kim's car. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So I would like to finish whatever side quests we can before we go to Ruby as well. Which it seems like at this point we've done pretty much all the ones we can. Actually, wait, wasn't...
We gotta talk to Kuno, don't we, about the missing insects?
I just realized this. Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I was just thinking about this. With like the step is analyze his composure to find out what he's hiding. But he's gone now, so that's like undoable. So that's like 2 quests that we can't complete because we can't pass the composure skill check, which, whatever. Let's go blast Kuno with ask him about these bugs.
Kuno, did you steal bugs again?
Kuno.
I assume it's not the first time.
Kuno, you fucker.